Every country has its own police, and every police has its own strategy to solve the cases. But Japan police is the fastest and high tech in order to solve the cases. Today's story is a short story but very interesting from Japan, because in this story a culprit gave an open challenge to Japan police and said, if you are professional, then catch me. So without getting further late, let's start the story. A story from Japan, and 38 years back of 1984. There was a famous food making company in Japan, and it used to make candies and chocolates. The owner of that company was Izaki. Two masked men kidnappers entered in Izaki's house from the backside. As Izaki was the owner of a famous company, so obviously it was a big house of Izaki, or we can say two separated houses interconnected. So in one house Izaki's mother used to live, and in another house Izaki and Izaki's wife and Izaki's two kids, the four person used to live in the another house. The two masked men had the master key with them, and they entered from the backside. As they entered in the house, they saw Izaki's mother, and they took Izaki's mother to the gunpoint, as they were carrying one pistol and the one rifle with them, and they tied Izaki's mother with the help of telephone wire which was put in the corner of the room, and they took the keys from Izaki's mother of interconnected door. And when they entered in Izaki's house, they saw Izaki's wife there. Then they took Izaki's wife on gunpoint, and when they were tying Izaki's wife with the help of that same wire, then Izaki's wife thought, these are robbers and they want money from us. So then she offered them money. She said, how much money you want I can give you, but please don't harm us. Then they said only one sentence. They said money is irrelevant, and they shut her mouth up with the help of tape. Then they searched Izaki in the house. Izaki was taking bath with his kids in the bathroom. They went into the bathroom and took Izaki on the gunpoint, and then they kidnapped Izaki from his house and put Izaki on the car's backseat naked. They didn't let Izaki wear the clothes. Then they took Izaki to the Osaka. Osaka is a place in Japan. They took Izaki at a deserted place and then tied Izaki there. There were no another person, only Izaki were there, and they tied Izaki carefully. And this side, when Izaki's family got free somehow, and they contacted the police, and then within a short time police was at Izaki's house and just started investigating into the matter. But the next day, in 19th of March, Izaki's company, Glyco, got a call from those kidnappers, and they demanded 100 billion yen and said, if you don't give us, so then we will kill Izaki. Yen is a Japanese currency, as in India we use rupee. And they gave the ultimatum of 3 days. They said, as that was the time 19th of March, so 19th, 20th and 21st. They said, if you don't give the money till the 21st of March, so then we will kill Izaki. Now police was searching for Izaki very hard, but they had no clue. But the thing happened on 20th of March. Somehow Izaki managed to escape from there before 1 day of deadline. When Izaki came out of their house where he was tied, then he saw here and there that someone is chasing him or not, but no one chasing him. Even there was no one. Then Izaki somehow reached at his house and told everything to the police. But Izaki also didn't saw the kidnapper's face. But finally Izaki's family took the breath of relief, and they thought, as Izaki is free now, so all the problems are ended up here. But they were wrong. Then next day 6 cars were standing out of the Glyco company and got bursted with the fire. But Izaki and the police thought that would be an incident. And the next day of that incident, Izaki's company worker captured a container which was full of hydrochloric acid, which was poisonous, because there were no work of the poison there in a food manufacturer company. But they let all these things go. But this incident came into highlight again when the police got a letter from those kidnappers on 8th of April 1984, and that was the letter to Japan police. It was written in that letter, to Japan police fools, are you stupid? There is so many of you. What on earth are you doing? If you are real pros, try catching me. There is too much handicap, so I will give you a hint. There is no fellows in the Izaki's relatives. There is no fellows in Nishimonia police. There is no fellows in flood fighting corps. Car I used is grey. Food was bought at Daiko. If you want a new info, beg for it in the newspaper. After telling you all this, you should be able to catch me. If you don't, you are tax thieves. Shall I kidnap the head director of the prefectural police? After getting this letter, although Japan police were already searching for them, but after this letter, they had two clues. The first, the car they used were grey colored, and the second, they purchased meal from Daigo store. Now the police barricaded all over the city and they were tracking to the Daigo store as well. They were searching the history of the Daigo store. The customers came there. After some days, Glico company got in another letter from those same kidnappers. And that was the special thing of those kidnappers. The letters they were sending to the company or to the police, they used to send another copy to the news agencies as well. So it means the letter the police or the company is getting, so it means that is viral all over the country as well. It means that was not possible to hide the things. Now, on the one hand, Japan police got headache as someone challenged them directly. And on the other hand, victim is still getting a letter from those kidnappers. It was written in that letter which Glico company got from those kidnappers that we have mixed potassium cyanide in your products. Whoever gonna take those products of your company gonna die definitely. As that was the serious case because all over the things are revealed to everyone. So the police came into action and then police just asked Izaki to retrieve all the products from all over the country. Then Glico company did the same and Glico company got their products back from every shops, every store and from everywhere they have sent. And in this procedure, Glico company suffered with the loss of 130 million yen. Now police was trying to find them culprits dedicatedly. And now Glico company and the police, both of them were defamed in the Japan after this letter that there is a poison in Glico's company's product. So no one was purchasing the products of Glico. And in news everywhere it was spread that the kidnapper has gave the open challenge to Japanese police. Kidnapper doesn't want money because when they demanded the ransom money from the Izaki's family, so they just kidnapped Izaki carelessly and Izaki got free from there and came back to his house. And the another thing was also there. When the Izaki's wife offered them money on the 18th of March 1984, so they refused at the same time as well. So if they wanted money, they could have taken there as well, but they didn't do. And now, as the Glico company was running in the hard time of it, then police got another letter from those kidnappers on 26th of June 1984. And in that letter, the kidnappers proclaimed their forgiveness and said that what we wanted to do to the Glico company, we have done. From now, we are not going to any harm to the Glico company anymore, but to the Glico company. It means according to that letter, they were saying that we will not harm the Glico company especially. They didn't make sure that they will not harm any another company. And the same thing happened as well. After some time, another company similar to Glico company, the name was Morinaga, was also food manufacturer and also used to make products, candies and the chocolates. It was written in that letter, "To President, you saw our power, didn't you? If you disobey us, we will destroy your company. You will get killed. Decided whether you want to give us money or do you want to see your company destroyed. Tell us in the Mainichi newspaper on either the 5th or 6th of November. Use the missing persons. Use these words in the reply: 0, Morinaga, mother, police, bad time, bad friend, money, meal. As we said before, we want 200 billion yen. Monster with 21 faces." After receiving this letter, Morinaga company's owner was stunned because everyone knew what had happened to the Glico company, where Glico company was before 1 month and where after 1 month. It was also a problematic thing to them. But Morinaga company didn't answer those kidnappers. Instead of that, Morinaga company complained to the police, but police was already in tension as they had tried everything. And till then, this letter, Japan police had inquired to the 1,25,000 people. It means Japanese police was just trying to solve this case anyhow. Then the Morinaga company got another letter from their kidnappers. And it was written in that letter that we have mixed sodium cyanide in your choco balls and angel pie. It was clearly written that in 21 packets we have mixed poison. Now this was the time when Morinaga company was thinking to give the ransom money to the kidnappers, as they were demanded 200 billion yen. But then police got another letter from those kidnappers.
Two police fools. You shouldn't lie. If you lie, you steal. I also sent this to the Caution police. Why are you lying? Don't hide things. Why are you complaining? You guys are having such a hard time. So I will give you a hint. I entered the factory from the side staff entrance. The typewriter I used, pen writer. The plastic container used was a piece of street garbage. Monster with 21 faces.
After getting this clue, police tracked those 21 packets. And that was a special thing in those 21 packets. It was written a warning letter. Food is poisonous, and if you will take this, so then you will die. The taste can be bitter due to poison. Now everyone in the Japan was talking about the Japan police's policing. It had never happened before, as it was happening those days. And you can imagine the sensitivity of this case. The superintendent of police of Japan got suicide. He was leading this case, but after getting failure from all the sides, he got suicide. When superintendent of police got suicide, then Japan police got in another letter. And in that letter, it was written,
Yamamoto of Shiga Prefecture Police died. How stupid of him. We have got no friends or secret hiding place in Shiga. It's Yoshino or Shikata who should have died. What have they been doing for as long as 1 year and 5 months? Don't let bad guys like us get away with it. There are many more fools who want to copy us. No carrier Yamamoto died like a man. So we have decided to give our condolence. We decided to forget about torturing food making companies. If anyone blackmails any of the food making companies, it's not us, but someone is copying us. We are bad guys, that means we have got more to do with us than bullying companies. It's fun to lead a bad man's life, monster with 21 faces.
After this letter, as they had told clearly to the police that we will not do it again. If someone do these things on the behalf of us, so then we are not those. And from then until now, it has been passed around 38 years. Neither Japan police nor any food manufacturer company got the letter from those kidnappers. One more thing is that according to Japan constitution, if police is not able to capture the criminal within a 25 years, so then after 25 years, criminal can't be punished. But in that case, that was a special thing. That they didn't get the money from anyone and they didn't harm anyone. And it also revealed later, as much police inspected in this case, that the guns while kidnapping to the Izaki, they were taking one rifle and one pistol, were also fake. They were toy gun. So this kind of criminals also exist in this world. When we hear these kind of stories, so sometimes it seems that we are hearing the story of any movie. So this was the story of today. If you have any suggestions, so please comment down. And if you are liking our videos, so please subscribe our channel so that we can get motivated to make more videos like these. This was the today's story. Let's meet in a new story.